Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where you can get your crypto fix. I'm Ripple Van Winkle, and I'm your boss. I hope everyone is having a great day and that yours is over. I wish mine was over, but it's not. I'm looking forward to that though. Then it will be Thursday, Friday, and the weekend, and it will be time to relax and maybe even go to the pool if the weather holds out here in beautiful Southwest Florida. In this episode, we're talking about XRP. I don't like the red. I only want to see green. I want to see 66 cents get broken. You should watch the first movie of the day if you haven't already. Breakout folks in this episode, though, we are going to talk about how the BTC and XRP flows are flipping the idea of what Brad Garlinghouse wrote your story about Ripple Bank and the people they're using for this API service breakout on Solana. Then we got a whale alert. So without further ado, take a seat and chill out. Let's get started. 1.47% in the last 24 hours. The value of Bitcoin has dropped by $64,635 right now. Ethereum is now worth $3,445, which is 1% more than it was yesterday. The USDT and USDC are both worth 99 cents. XRP is worth 61.5 cents right now. It's up 12.85%, and this isn't even the bull run yet. The whole coin market gained $2,389 million in case you missed it. Now is a good time to look. The sixth spot for XRP changed hands with USDC, and if you missed it yesterday, XRP's 24-hour value changed hands with the Solana. As time runs out, 8 of these bad boys are being made at the same time as this movie. There are about 6 left. One of them is ours, and I know 2 are going to go. This comes with 100,000 LDN tokens, so you'll want it. We are going to use that token for the metaverse market and for all the Web3 games we are putting out. It will be available on an exchange a little later this year. You're getting into the talks before the big boys do. Keep an eye on this because it gives you 15 NFTs. For all coin news, this is something you should look for. At the end of the first film, I promised that this would be the first thing I talked about in this one. Cardano is about to have a rise like the one for XRP. Here, I don't think you need me to explain what the phrase means. You already know it. I've already talked about this. It was even written or talked about this story. I've already talked about it. Let's get this straight, okay? ADA's all-time high is $3. The highest point of XRP ever. You can also walk off with $3. 80 cents is about how much it is. AB hasn't changed much yet. Yes, we were only in the 30s or so. The same as a week ago, 2 weeks ago. It cost 44 cents. Cardano is still a great investment at this price. I used to be angry at Cardano. I stopped hating it when I saw the money in it. That's how easy it is. I'm getting a lot of Cardano. I'm getting more of something else. The information will be in the Patreon group, which is one of the best groups on Patreon if you're not already a part. You should really join. It's only $25 a month to join. That's it. I'm going to post about what today and tomorrow. Going to do a cardinal, folks. I'm giving it to you now. This is a SPY. What if 80 goes back to its all-time high? I'm sure this will be a bull run like the one in 2017. When do all of these cryptocurrencies reach their all-time highs? Where did 95% of cryptocurrencies not hit their all-time highs? Let's call it 50 cents for simplicity's sake. We're looking at a 6x, 5x, which works great for me in crypto. For that reason, we go up the shore bets. If you want to hit a 20, 50, 100x, you have to bet some degen crap for me. I shouldn't spend my money on it. This is why you should get it on degen. You're not putting in 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 degens though. You're putting $100 down. What do you do when you hit $100 on a slot machine? We put $100 in and you hit $100x. How many $100 did you put in before you got that 100x? I'm going to stick to my better bets and try to get a 5% return, but I think I'll end up with a 10x. I'm just being honest with you. Oh, Bitcoin coming in. Take a look. Spot ETF flows are picking up speed just like we thought they would. We haven't seen the second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth wave of ETFs from these companies yet. We are that early. What amazes me, though, is that we know big banks are getting into Bitcoin. The big banks are getting into Ethereum. That much we know. These assets are now ready for the big companies to buy. The only question is when. It used to be a question of are they coming? That used to be the question, are the institutions coming? When are they coming is the real question. We know they're coming because you've been in front of institutions how many times in your life? Could you repeat that? It's likely that there is only one happy XRP rise. Ethereum is about to flip. Here it is, 407 XRP 34 worth of Ethereum. Could we trade ETH? Okay? Yes, we could. It seems like we should be able to. It wouldn't surprise me if XRP beat Bitcoin. It wouldn't surprise me if as Bitcoin goes back down, they're ahead of the parabolic blow off top and that it's over for good and money starts to flow into XRP from every other cryptocurrency. This is because XRP is usually our last mover. XRP needs to reach $20, a little more than 20 bucks. When the market hits $1 trillion, you think Bitcoin will correct back to around these levels, maybe even a little low. However, I can see it taking place. The big question is whether or not the leaders will allow it to happen. Pay attention to this. Brad Goldenhouse from Fortune. It's only a 2-minute clip, but it's well worth listening to. Let's go. Balencha. To start, I want to say that as a kid who grew up in Kansas, I find it strange that technology like this has become a partisan problem. Why would there be a Republican vs. Democrat battle over innovation? Like, we should want technology that makes things cheaper and better. The fact that this turned political, I think Elizabeth Warren is really the patient zero on that, is a problem. Warren uses the idea that all crypto is used for bad things as a campaign speech, which is clearly not true. But now, in a kind of crazy way, the Republicans are in favor of crypto and a bunch of other things. Democrats don't like crypto. Jeff John Roberts, a writer for Fortune, was one of the first people I saw tweet out that Biden would get no votes for being against crypto and Trump would get tens of thousands, or maybe even millions of votes for being in favor of crypto. That tweet makes sense to me, and I don't get it. And there are Democrats in charge who I think are trying to solve this and taking the lead. I was at a crypto discussion in Washington, D.C. that was led by Ro Khanna, a congressman from California. Mark Cuban, there were about 25 of them. Anita Dunn, who works directly for Joe Biden, was in the group, as was Mark Cuban, a senator from New York, and Kirsten Gillibrand. So maybe they got this wrong. I was sitting next to a different official, whose name I will not give out, who said that he was mostly there to say, "I'm sorry." He says, "I got this wrong and looked at it the wrong way. I believe this is because many people believe the lies. People are telling them things that are obviously not true, and they believe them. They need to find out for themselves how crypto is really used. There are a lot of good people in this space who are trying to follow the rules, and we've been asking for 5 years for clear rules. And so I hope that this will become a nonpartisan problem in the future. For now, though, it is partisan, and I think the Republicans are, do you understand what Brad means? Right on. And it will be interesting to see what happens in November when Trump is elected and his crypto stance and crypto policy. We need Gensler out, plain and simple. We need crypto laws and regulations in the US, and then these markets will absolutely take off and skyrocket. Cryptoware put this down. This is big news, people. Don't miss it. Through its award-winning API platform, DBS, the biggest bank in Southeast Asia, makes it easy for Ripple to connect. DBS is the biggest bank in Southeast Asia, and their real-time APIs make it easy for Ripple to convert currencies from a single multi-currency account. This will help Ripple as it grows its operations in Singapore, so don't sleep on that. Solana looking for the breakout. I will keep writing about Solana. Solana is going to make a lot of people money, so I will keep pushing it. $300 is coming up soon, folks. I should buy more, but my crypto book tells me not to. When I start to buy an asset and dollar cost average it into an asset, I stop buying it when it crosses over my DCA. I will keep buying if it's under. Solana, I'm into good things. I'm not going to buy Solana. XRP is the same. Cardano, I have space for you. I have space for you, AVAX. Dot's getting close to my levels, Chainlink. I have room, or a lot of room. I still have a lot of buys going down here, folks. Should you do the same thing? Look at what you have in your hands and see what hasn't changed yet. Your time is running out, and you'll be sorry you didn't pull the gun. I won't leave it unfinished. Please wash your hands. Wave that winkle, be nice and kind to each other.